Hello everybody.
Hi.
It's Andrew. Trying to do my introduction. Hello everybody. It's Andrew.
Dude.
And it's my wife Mari. And we are doing
Not for long.
whatever. And we are doing my update for my 5th month on testosterone. So as far as physical changes, the only ones that are really noticeable, obviously, are the physical ones. Body hair, still growing, like a lot.
It's connecting.
A lot of it,
Like
yeah.
your knee and
Oh, my thigh to my knee, yeah.
you have a lot more face acne.
Now, yeah. Little pimples.
Stop touching it.
Okay.
That's why you have it.
Yes. I recently shaved my face because people were
Lloyd.
telling me that it would grow back thicker and quicker, and I did it, and I did it 2 weeks ago? I did it 2 weeks ago, and I'm having some shave regret. But this is 2 weeks growth right here, which is it. I don't think it's bad. I mean, it feels like it's growing pretty quickly. I just missed the length, I guess, from before. That and that bad boy right there. I'm getting toned out. I'm proud of it.
You're such a dork.
I've
You're
been
like, sexy arm.
I've been a chubby guy my whole life.
True.
I've never seen any cuts. I've never seen, any I've never seen muscle before. Besides my calves for a little while. I used to do a lot of running, but from softball. But now I'm working out and I start seeing more stuff, so it's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, and since I'm documenting all of my progress, things coming up, the things that happen during my transition, it's worth noting that I'm going through something, I don't know, sort of traumatic. And not sort of, it is actually pretty traumatic. And it's pretty shitty that I'm dealing with it now. Because I just thought it would go away. But it's not, so I gotta get it taken care of. When I was 7 years old, special someone decided to pin me up against my bedroom door and hold a pellet gun up to my face, under my chin, and pull the trigger, thinking there was only air, but there was not only air. There was a pellet. It bounced off of my chin. I don't necessarily know where it went from there, but it ultimately ended up right here. And it's not fun. Okay, so this special someone happened to be my father. And at the time, I wasn't really thinking about how traumatic it was. I was freaked out. I was scared. But I was more concerned about my family unit. So my dad pretty much, he was freaking out at the time. I was bleeding. He didn't know what the hell was going on. He was kind of in denial, like, oh, it was only air. But then it wasn't. I was just bleeding. And he was freaking out. And he kept telling me, just, if anybody asks, tell him that you picked the gun up and you shot yourself on accident. And, just thinking about my family unit, and I didn't want to lose that, I agreed to it, and I said, okay, I'll lie. And I just, I was getting the story straight as we were preparing to leave to go to the hospital. And that experience was just a lot of firsts for me. It was, I don't know, the first time I remember getting an x-ray, I probably might have had one before, but it's just the earliest I remember. Obviously the first time I've been shot or anything like this happened before where I'm like, oh my god, only things that you see in the movies. The first time I've ever had to lie to law enforcement, or, that I remember having to lie at all, I only remember bits and pieces of being in the hospital. I remember going in for my x-ray, just freaking out because, you know, they're like, oh, you got to take off all your earrings, you know, all your jewelry and stuff. And I'm like, why do I got to do this? You know, like, I felt like I was okay, just, you know, but I wasn't. I just wanted to go home. Um, and then just being in the hospital, I don't remember too much after that. Oh, my first time in an ambulance, I had an ambulance ride. I think it was from hospital to hospital. Um, and then just being in the hospital in like a room with like other kids and stuff. First time for that too. Uh, I mean, the first time I've ever seen my dad cry because, you know, he shot me and he was apologizing and, you know, I, there's not much I remember about that. Um, and then upon leaving, well, not upon leaving, after I had already left, I was just kind of pressed by family about what really happened that night, what really went down, you know, and I had my grandmother just pretty much like, hey, what really happened? What happened? What happened? Because I don't know if she caught on to the fact that I probably wouldn't have done that. I'm a pretty intelligent kid. I wouldn't have touched the gun if it was up to me. I would have never touched it. You know, I like books and crayons and shit. You know, things. You know, I was artistic. Um, but you know, she just kept asking and pressing and pressing and pressing until I kind of just spit it out. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, he shot me, and I had to lie about it. And she just kind of like, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. And I felt shitty because I felt like I let down, you know, my main family unit. You know, if something would happen, like I would get separated from, you know, my parents and my brothers, all because of this. And all I had to do was just keep a secret. A secret that was not fair for me to keep at 7 years old. I'm not sure why I held on to the x-ray from that whole entire ordeal, but I still have it. And I went in for the scan. When does it say on here?
May 24th, 1999.
1999, yeah. But yeah, I don't know if anybody can see it from here. I hold it up a little. It's that little dot right there. I don't even... Yeah, it is. That's it right there. Yeah. You don't see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's still there. I don't necessarily know if that's the same place it is on there.
I doubt it because it's a lot closer to structures. That's why it hurts.
Yeah. Now that I'm on testosterone, now that my body fat is redistributing and my muscles are growing, my body's just pretty much changing, and I think along with bone structure too, right?
It's you.
Or
Your
is it
jaw is doing something weird.
I don't know.
Like it, where it's more defined in photos and things like that.
Yeah, and I don't know if that has, you know, just a culmination of all of that is. I don't know if it's changing this location or if it's just shifting it to a spot where it's very uncomfortable for me to eat, drink, and breathe at times, to the point where I don't want to eat a lot of the time. I'm on tea and I'm really hungry. I'm hungry all the time, but just like being bummed out every time I eat and I drink because of this pain, and because this pain is a reminder of that night and everything that I had to go through. I'm so turned off from like a meal, and it's hard. I'm supposed to drink a lot of water. You know, I'm supposed to keep my sugar low. I'm supposed to keep myself healthy. You know, and it's hard to. So at times I find myself wanting to just eat something quick and just get it out of the way, just so I don't have to deal with this. And it's not fair. With being out and being open, it means that I have to work through these things, because no one's going to help me figure out what I can do to get it removed. I need to get it removed because it hurts. And I can't handle it anymore. Yeah. So, I mean, that's that with that. I don't necessarily know why he did it. I don't know what was going through his mind that night. I don't know much. But I do know a lot of things that probably had to do with it. And it sucks. It's shitty. And it's something that only I get to work through myself, that I'm stuck with, and it wasn't even my fault. And because of that, I don't think I can forgive him. I don't think I can forgive any of them. Instead of sticking up for me, instead of doing something about it, everybody just kind of covered it up and bought me a bike. My first bike riding memory was because I got shot. And I don't think that's fair. I don't. And now, now that I'm on my own, and I get to figure myself out, and I get to discover myself, I have to discover the ugliest parts of who I am and where I came from. And I feel like as a kid I did a lot of things that just kind of, I kept maintained an image for my unit. A lot of things that weren't fair to me. A lot of neglect, a lot of shit. And now that, now that I'm older, it's like everybody can just wash their hands clean of it, and I'm the one stuck picking up the pieces. Wondering why things happened the way they happened, and why that was okay, and why these things that I do are not okay. I was able to look past a lot of those things and to love and accept people for who they are. And I had to practically force people to be there for me. And now at this point, you know what? Yeah, I cut everybody off. I told them that I didn't need them around. I'm tired of anxiety attacks. I'm tired of depression. I'm tired of suicidal ideation. I don't want that for myself, and I don't want that for my child, which is a lot of the reason why I'm working through things I'm working through now, because we are going to plan to have a baby in the near future, very, very near future, and I am so excited to be a father. And I can't imagine doing the kinds of things that my family did. I can't imagine doing that to my own kid. No matter if it comes from me or not, it is my child. And I don't want to put my child through that. I don't want them to go through life wondering why they were treated the way they were treated. And, having to figure themselves out later on in life. Why, I want to be the greatest dad ever, Yeah, I know.
Okay, somebody's cocky.
No, I know. I have so much planned out, oh my gosh. Trips and arts and crafts, and I'm gonna make them watch all the cartoons that we used to watch.
They have to be small first, right?
Well, I know when they're little, I'll let them slap me around and stuff, and I'll make funny faces and funny noises. I love doing all that. It's so much fun.
Thank you for the practice for everyone who's been letting us borrow their babies.
Yeah,
we love them.
I recently got to change the first diaper that I've changed in 13 years.
That's a long time,
give or take a couple years. Well, I was never really good at handling small children, so. But I'm really excited about it right now, and that's what I want to do. I want to be a dad. I feel like it's meant for me to be a father. It's meant for me to, bring somebody into the world that will make a difference, that will change the world. That will bring joy to people's lives, I've been trying to do, at least with you and everybody that we've come in contact with. It's just whatever. whatever, you know.
I'm kidding. I joke.
But yeah, I mean that's my main goal, and it's the only thing I think about when I think about this is that like I'm not gonna let this break me, even though I overlooked it before, and now it's coming all back around. I'm not, you know, I can work through it. You know, and it sucks because I didn't work through it before. I just took it and I moved on. Like I didn't emotionally work through it. Now that
That's
like,
because that's not what your family does.
work through things.
No.
I guess. Yeah.
It's a lot of
sweep under the rug and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can't do that.
And nothing gets fixed.
And that's why I'm addressing everything now. Now I'm tired of being a family secret. I'm tired of keeping secrets, family secrets. I'm tired of doing this, and this to keep up an image. I don't need to do that. I am who I am, and I'm as honest as possible. I'm as honest as I can possibly be. And that is the way I want to live.
Honest and authentic.
Yes, and I don't. I am an ugly. I can be an ugly person. I am an ugly person. Not on the outside.
You have an ugly cry.
Oh yeah, I do. I'm not ugly on the outside. I'm ugly on the inside because I'm kind of cute on the outside. Oh, I snorted.
And you gotta keep it in the video.
Whatever. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but
not at all. No one is.
No, nobody is. But I try and I leave the best imprint I can on, in people's hearts. And when people remember me, they'll remember me for all the good things that I did. And so far, I don't. As living authentic and living as honest as I can possibly be, I don't think that there is anybody right now in my circle who can say that I've done anything wrong to them. I feel confident in that.
My thing is you have been like that. That's the type of person you are.
What?
Where you just go out of your way to not harm people. You go out of your way to not be in people's way.
Good vibes.
You go... Well, and that's how you've always been. But you have this thing where you've been told over and over and over again that no matter how much good you do, it's never going to equate to the amount of bad that you've been told you do. So you always have this feeling like you're never good enough or never doing enough good.
I struggle with acceptance.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
But you need to get to a point where you understand that it's not a you thing. And maybe
it's environmental.
Changing your circle is what needed to happen so that you can see that. Because it's not a you thing.
Yeah.
Were you just flexing?
A little bit. No, I understand.
I'm trying to...
No. I get you. And I've been making strides in the right direction as far as, the type of environment that I want for my family. I think right now the circle that we have is a really great circle of people that I can consider my family. And I wouldn't trade that. Pretty cool. I wouldn't trade them for the world. I really wouldn't. And right now I can say that, you know what, I miss those people. And it's shitty that I do. After thinking about everything that has gone on, I fucking miss those people. And there's nothing I can do. Because they're not going to change. And neither am I. I am who I am. And you know what? I've always been this way, but now it's just externalized. And if I'm an asshole, I'm an asshole. But I'm not going to change. Sorry. I'm sorry. I refuse to hide things. I refuse to just be quiet. I'm not quiet anymore. I'm definitely not quiet anymore. So yeah, that is that. And the more I just kind of work, the more I talk about it, I work through it, and it gets easier to, I don't know, maybe put it past me or to just come to terms with it, I guess. Mm-hmm. I mean, up until I can get it removed, it's just going to be a constant reminder, but the best thing that I can do is just
Work through the emotion.
yeah. Because at least now I don't cry every time I eat, like I did, what, a month and a half ago.
Yeah, it was hard.
I don't cry when I eat. I don't know if my body's getting used to it. I don't think so because it still hurts. But yeah.
We got some great resources at Metro.
Yes.
Metro Health and Wellness has been fantastic since starting the entire journey. And they were outstanding today when we reached out for referrals for surgeons to be able to work on Andreux.
Yes. So I'm going to pursue that. I'm going to talk to my doctor next appointment and see where it goes. So I think that's it for this video. Everybody got to see me be an emotional wreck and my hair's a mess and
Bryce, you see this?
eyes all red and shit. But I feel better now that I'm getting to openly express it with people, with everybody, and that, you know, that it's out there, that, you know what, hey, it happens to people. And there's always ways of power throughing it and powering, oh my god, there's always ways of powering through it and just coming out strong and not letting that overcome you and make you, you know, and break you.
And don't be ashamed to talk to someone.
'Cause I am.
It doesn't have to be a therapist. It doesn't have to be your spouse. It can be a friend.
It can be me.
It can be me.
Because I like talking.
It could be anyone.
Yeah.
Abuse happens, and it shouldn't, but it does.
No.
So reach out and talk to somebody. There's hotlines if you don't feel comfortable talking to someone you know. There's even a text line for suicide if you don't feel comfortable even being on the phone and talking.
How come I didn't know about that?
Yeah.
I would have just texted. I wouldn't have called and hung up on them.
There are people to talk to. There are places you can go and feel safe.
Yes, there are. Plenty of places.
If you need help finding something, reach out. If you need help finding a medical professional to see, I will help you Google and look through a ton of pages.
Which, by the way, I made an appointment, so I'm happy that I'm going.
Back to, yeah.
Yes, my therapist, because she's effing amazing.
She really is kind of the shit. Just saying. But no, really, if you need help, don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed more than anything. There's nothing wrong with asking for help if you feel overwhelmed.
Doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you, you know.
You don't have to feel like you're drowning.
Yeah.
Because I would much rather have you here than not.
Yes. That is
all
true.
of you.
Everybody. It don't matter who you are. Love all y'all. Love all y'all guys. Okay, I'm not drunk. I'm just tired.
Yeah, it is
so I'm
kind of late.
Slurring.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching me cry. My ugly cry. Much appreciated. Anybody who has reached out to me because of
the post from today.
Yes. Well, I hate doing that because people in the future are going to be like, from today. This video's like 3 years ago. They'll never see the post. But yeah, I just pretty much said that I wish the damn thing would get removed. The damn pellet would get removed. That's all I said. And people were like, hey, what happened? So I got to talk about it. And, you know, yeah. And now it just made me want to just kind of get it out there and get it like off my chest. So that's what this is. And it's my 5-month update. And you get to hear my sexy ass voice and look at my sexy ass muscles. Sexy. Anyways, yeah. Well, thank you for watching, guys. I will post an update and maybe some artistic material soon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being you. Thank you for
being a part of our family.
Yes, stalking me when you can, because that's always fun. I like to be stalked. You stalked me.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
You're gonna lie to all the people.
I stalked you.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Anyways, but yeah. Thank you guys.
I've never chased.
Whatever. If anybody has any questions, anybody wants to reach out, just talk about anything, vent, you're more than welcome to do it. I think you can YouTube message. You can hit me up on Facebook.
Me too.
Yes.
Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter.
I don't have Snapchat.
I have Twitter and Snapchat.
I don't have Twitter or Snapchat. I've got Instagram and Facebook, and that's it. And I've got an email, but nobody really emails anymore. Hit me up here if you guys want to add me and, you know, chit-chat about anything. Doesn't have to be trans-related. Just life. Okay.
Longest goodbye ever.
Yes. Because, you know what? I'm not really good at goodbyes. I love everybody, so I don't ever want to go. I don't ever want to leave. Yeah. So thank you for watching. And I will see you guys soon. Right.
Bye.
Peace.